Okay, this bed here is string beans and cucumbers on the fence. You can see the beans are coming pretty good. These three beds are winter squash. I think that one might be spaghetti squash. These are butternut, I know.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
This bed has got some watermelon in it. It's running a little late, so I don't know if it'll produce this year or not. This is a DeLuca squash. These are climbing beans, and in the middle it's got bush beans, and they're got string beans on them already. These climbing beans are a purple bean.
They have purple flowers too.
Yep. Yep. Oh, show you. That big bed there is a bee bed. That's bee flowers for my honeybees. There's all different kinds of flowers in there. Those tall plants are forgotten now. The bed in the middle is my potatoes. They're getting close to getting to the point where I'm going to need to dig pretty soon. This bed here, there's two summers. It's another bee bed. There's two summer sweet, one at each end, and there's you can see the purple clone flowers. That's a
Black-eyed Susan.
pardon?
Black-eyed Susan?
Yeah, I guess it is a black-eyed Susan. I was thinking of those over those. Those are sunflowers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now that's my
Lilac.
that's my lilac bush.
The bloomerang.
It's a boomerang lilac. That's a standard lilac that grew from a cutting. Now there's two fruit trees here. They're both pear trees. And there's a third one over there that's a peach tree. None of these are producing this year. Ready? Mm-hmm. These two beds are peppers, hot peppers. There's a yellow one and these are reds. This bed here is green pepper, green and reds, loaded with peppers. These two beds are zucchini. And this here is all zephyr squash. It's a yellow summer squash with a green tip. As you can see, there's some down here and at the end. See them? Okay. Lettuce. You can hear the bees on the squash plant, squash flowers. That's your
Swiss chard.
Swiss chard. Beets. Popcorn. Regular sweet corn. These are more squash. Some of these are zucchini. I think there's a couple of summer squash in here too.
They're huge.
Yeah. There's a big one over there. These are broccoli, cauliflower. There's a couple of tomato plants that grew wild in there. As you can see, I've already cut the heads off, but these are the new shoots that are coming up, what they call side heads. When you pick a cauliflower head and leave the plant, it grows side shoots. You can probably collect several more. I think this one here, I'm not sure what that one is. That might be a cauliflower. This is another one with side shoots. Now there's one cauliflower there. I wrapped the leaves around the plant, the white head, so that it doesn't sun scorch. There's my cabbages. I've picked one already so far, and there's some what's that stuff?
Is it garlic?
Garlic. A couple of garlics. I planted garlic amongst a lot of the plants.
1 second.
We're going to make, we'll cook some of it, but the majority of it will be called a sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I got a nice video I watched yesterday on making sauerkraut, canning it. It's real easy.
Okay.
And you can see all my tomato plants. I've got cherry tomatoes, large in between, and lots of cherries. But that last plant, see how big the tomatoes are?
Wow.
Tomatoes are grown in 5-gallon self-watering buckets. As you can see, they're producing pretty good.
And how did you make those buckets?
Well, we put 2 buckets together, and they have a water chamber in the bottom that is separated, so you can fill the water chamber through the tube, but the roots from the plant go all the way down into the lower bucket and get the water. So I come down every couple of days and fill the bottom buckets, put a little bit of water on the top. It seems to be producing pretty damn good.
There is a super red tomato in there.
Right there, right here, huh?
Looks delicious.
Cherries, I usually don't wind up getting them into the
house.
cherries. I usually don't wind up getting them into the house. There's a couple more over there. All my, you want?
Yep.
All my tomatoes, those planters are all self-watering pots. They have a water chamber down the bottom.
But what do they call those? Earth boxes.
Earth boxes, yep. Here's my peas. They've I didn't have the trellis made tall enough, but I've already picked peas once. Gonna have to pick again in a couple of days by the looks of it. This is string beans also. Gonna have to pick these pretty soon. I just don't know if they'd be dry enough to pick them today. They tend to rust if they're wet. But they're loaded. And there's more squash in here. I think these are winter squash. I haven't seen a lot of flowers on them yet.
What are those tall things?
These are sunflowers, the huge sunflowers.
Oh, okay.
Here's my carrot bed. It's got carrots in the middle, onions down both sides, and there's some garlic in here also.
Okay. Oh, you stuck it back in?
Yeah, flaming beans on it. This is also the purple purple bean. Had a little bit of trouble with Japanese beetles this year, so I got a Japanese beetle trap, and it's catching plenty of Japanese beetles.
Ugh.
This is rutabaga. This is turnip, right?
More beets?
2 things of beets. Climbing onions. And I think that's more beets too. Yeah. So this is Swiss chard. Oh, I forgot it was here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is all winter squash. Just extra seeds I had, so I planted them in here. They don't get a lot of sun, so I don't over here, so I don't know if they'll make anything or not. I got 2 blueberry bushes over there, one on each end. Neither one of them have done it. They've been moved 2 or 3 times, so I don't think they're going to do anything this year.
Good.
This squash, I don't know, I didn't plant it here, but it must have dropped a seed or something.
I was wondering why it was in Mom's flower garden.
Yeah. So it's growing a squash, so why take it out?
No, don't take it out.
That is teddy bear.
Sunflowers.
Sunflower. A couple more over there. The green hive was a swarm that we caught about a month and a half ago. The yellow hive was a package I put in late May. It was already up to 3 supers. Last time I put that together for hoping to have another swarm, because I got capture boxes out all over the place. I haven't had any luck. It's getting pretty late in the season now.
Well, we caught our first swarm this year. That was pretty cool.
Yep. This is a long Langforster's fourth hive that I'm rebuilding. Made some modification to it. I'm going to put a peak roof on it. This holds 30 frames. That's the cover that's going to be lifted up. I'm still going to do the roof. Still haven't figured out just exactly how I'm doing it, but it's getting there. It's all blue and food.
Looks good.
Bye.